This wasn't too fun of a place to be in the beginning and mid part of the year. A lot of distraction. I think that we've kind of moved on as a team. We understand who we're going to be for the most part moving forward, and it's fun to come to the rink again. It's very fresh around here. We're playing, and on top of that, I mean, the main part, we're playing well as a group, and it's not really about wins and losses at the end of the day right now. It's about enjoying the process of getting better as a group and having good habits and being accountable, and we're starting to do that, and I think the results are showing as well. So, I mean, in a general sense, just a more fun place to be right now.
What does 30 feel like? Do you get to celebrate on a day like that?
Well, this last weekend we pretty much celebrated. My wife surprised me with my handful of my buddies coming into town. Had no idea, and we had a fun weekend. And obviously with the win and all that, it made it pretty cool. And it worked out good for the schedule because we had a couple of days off in there. So we got a lot of fun. Done celebrating. I'm ready to go now for sure. Yeah, I think stay with in the moment and kind of enjoy it. Like we're working really hard as a group here. I thought we've come together a lot as a team over the last couple of weeks. So we've got to make sure we stay focused and try not to get off script here because everything we've been doing lately seems to be working for us, but it's going to be a challenge.
You've talked about how nice it's been that you guys don't have to score 5 goals to win games with the way you're playing defensively. When you look back at that Dallas game, though, it was a higher scoring game. I know you didn't play in it, but how much of a relief is that for you guys as offensive players that you're not giving up as many goals as you were?
Probably a lot easier to bear down and defend first than it is to go try to score and against really good teams. So we're going to stick with that. We've been playing from our end, from our net out lately, and I think the results are showing. But this is a really good team. They played last night. We've got to make sure that we don't give them, if they don't have their legs, don't give them a chance to, lull their way into it. We got to kind of go after them right away here and hopefully try to make them chase us around early on.
JT, do you feel like the hottest team in hockey right now with 4 straight wins and 7 of the last 10?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it, to be honest with you. No, but we feel good. I mean, we haven't won 4 at all during the season yet to this point, so definitely have some confidence. We just got to make sure in that confidence we're still understanding what's gotten us to this point and not trying to, like I keep alluding to, going off the script. We know what's working for us, and we got to stick to that.
One of the big takeaways in that Dallas game, JT, was the second period where they outshot you like 20-3, but you guys have kind of had that bend but don't break mentality. What can you learn from a night like that where you were under siege at one point, but you guys found a way to regroup in that night?
Yeah, I wasn't there to know what was exactly going on in the room and all that, but I mean, obviously I thought the first period they outplayed them really well, or pretty badly, and then after that they seemed to kind of take over and a lot of power plays against, I think. So, and I remember Denver playing very well, but it's a new game today. We understand that they're pushing as well. They're ramping up for the playoffs, and they want to be playing the right way going into there. And they had a hard-fought game last night. So, like I said, we got to be ready to go from the start and use that to our advantage, and just understand that they're a good team and they're gonna be ready to go for 60.
Talker said he's not, as a player, he didn't like game day skates, and you guys have different rituals here. Sometimes you won't skate on game day, sometimes you will. Do you have a preference in your preparation?
Well, I need to be, I don't know, but I like going on. Rick and I have talked about it. He basically told me to find a new way to warm up. So I am trying to, but I've always skated. I don't mind going on. I'm not like I'm out there bagging myself. I just like to feel the puck and get a little sweat and start the day like that. And I know a lot of the guys feel that way, but I guess it's to each their own. I feel like a lot of the new guys in the game these days would never really go on anyway. So, I mean, I think we had a rough pregame skate a week or 2 ago, and I think that was all he needed to see, but I know he doesn't like the skate.
So what do you do this morning, aside from meetings and maybe some film work? I mean, what do you do?
Just walk around and literally don't do a whole lot. Do a couple meetings, maybe do some treatment. I eat twice in like 3 hours and go home. It's pretty boring, really.
Generational talent. Thanks for liking the video and subscribing.